Let's talk about those course creation assets that you're gonna need. Girl, they can be a pain, but here's the deal. They are your flesh and your bones of your online coaching program. I'm gonna walk you through how to identify your course assets that you will need so that you can craft them the right way. Hello, Corporate Misfits. If you're new around here, my name is Brittany Darrington and welcome to the Corporate Misfit channel, where we talk all about digital marketing, course creation tutorials for female course creators and coaches who wanna stop trading time for money and build a freedom-bound business. Now, if you're new to the coaching and course creation world, then I definitely want to share about an all-in-one online program that will help you put this together with ease. It's my favorite platform and it's called Kajabi. It will help you to be able to start your online course or your next, and it can also walk you through some of the marketing things that you will need in order to properly promote your online course or coaching program. You can check out more about this resource and some of the amazing freebies that we have to go along with it to help you get started so that you can start your course the right way. All you have to do is check below in the description as well as hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified. Now, you might just be joining us in this course creation series, but after working with thousands of women to help them create a pathway to build a life of freedom in their online course or coaching program, I wanted to share a series that will help you out as well. So you can check out some of the other videos that we have already created below in the description so that you can get started with creating your online course and build a business of freedom. So I'll tell you this. One thing that I have found whenever you are creating your course is that when you are creating assets, it can get overwhelming. So to make sure that you're on the right track and that you are going to be able to create these with ease, I want to discuss all of the assets that you are going to need and how you can get started with designing them and getting them out into the world so you don't get paralyzed on your tracks while building your online program. And I want to keep you moving in the right direction so that you don't get out of your zone of genius. So the first thing that you're going to need is worksheets and thumbnails. So when you're planning out your different modules and your lessons, you also want to focus on creating action steps that your students can take after they have watched one of your training. Most of the time, a detailed worksheet will help you to really walk your students through each of the steps that they need to take so that they can get the best results. So I just want you to keep a worksheet in mind so that when you're looking at your lessons and you're thinking about what next steps people can take, include that in your actual worksheet. Now here's the deal. I know when it comes to creating worksheet, you need to create copy, you need to have a design. But the thing is, when you have worksheets that can truly guide your audience on where to go, it will help them get the best results. So don't worry about branding, don't worry about all the other stuff. I promise you, I'll share with you how you can do that. But the first thing I want you to identify is what worksheets do you need in order for you to be able to help your students get the best result. Now, most course creators and coaches use something like pre-made templates that they can easily design, and they also use things like Canva, Photoshop, and things along those lines to create the worksheets that they need. Now, if design is not your zone of genius, then I don't want you wasting time trying to create worksheets from scratch. Definitely check out some of the different pre-made templates that exist and check out some of the other tools that can help make this process so much easier. Now, you might be looking at a pre-made design as a big investment, but I will tell you it is one of the best investments that you can make so that you don't get confused on formatting or design. And girl, I am all about staying in my zone of genius. So if design is not your zone of genius, then you need to either delegate, outsource, or find somebody who can help make this process a heck of a lot easier. Okay, the second thing that you're going to need is marketing assets. Now, naturally, after you have created your online course or your coaching program, it's time for you to jump on social media, get on podcasts, go on YouTube, and all that good stuff in order to promote that you have opened up the doors to your program. So for example, if you are looking to create stories or post stories and video templates and things along those lines, you might do that on Facebook and Instagram. But if you don't have any templates and you don't have anything to share, then what are you gonna do to promote your course? Maybe you're looking to jump on YouTube to share more about your program. You're gonna need thumbnails, and you're going to need some maybe downloadables or lead magnets that people can use to ultimately get back to your website or your program. And another underrated but quite effective way is to use Pinterest. This is a really great platform where you're gonna use pins and different designs to ultimately promote your coaching program. Now, if you don't have this, then it will make it really complicated and overwhelming, I have to say, in order to properly promote your online program and give it the love that it needs. So I want you to find one platform that you wanna stick with, and then I want you to create the designs that are associated with that specific platform. Now, if you have any trouble when it comes to identifying what templates you need, whether it's for Pinterest, YouTube, social media, whatever it may be, I want you to check out my 10 drag and drop templates that you can use as a course creator. Now, my design team put forth some bonus descriptions to help you understand why you need these types of templates and how they can help you to ultimately market and promote your business with ease. I will tell you, these are absolutely perfect if you are not a fan of trying to learn Photoshop or some of the other platforms or the techie stuff that exist in today's world. We made it to where you can easily drag and drop them into Canva and ultimately be able to customize them to your brand with ease. So let's face it, if you don't have time to be a graphic designer, then I definitely want you to check out some of the amazing different templates that you can use to help you make this process as smooth as possible. But here's the really best part. If you create systems, if you create a process, and if you really identify what marketing materials you're going to need within your business, I promise you, you can breeze through this in a short period of time. You can focus on the things that matter, maybe hosting lives or reaching out to your audience, email marketing, but ultimately you want to create a win-win situation when it comes to marketing your program and your course. Okay, number 3, landing pages such as sales pages, tripwire pages, the list goes on. This is another asset that most course creators forget all about when it comes to designing. Your landing page is what's going to open up the door for people to actually enroll into your course or your coaching program. So it's important that you make sure that your opt-in page, your thank you page, your sales page, your webinar, or some of the other different pages that you're using to get people to actually join your program looks nice and pretty. You also want to make sure that whenever you are creating this process, that you're actually walking people through and not having people overlook your actual website pages or your landing pages because it's a hot mess. So I want you to think about what assets do you need in order for you to quickly get your designs up and going on your landing pages. It might be a guarantee image. It could be some images or different things that you might need in order for you to create the assets. You also want to think about copy. So copy is something that will help you to ultimately get your sales page, your landing page, all of that up and going. This is a crucial part to your course creation process, because this is where you are going to get your prospects to actually learn more about your coaching program or your courses so that they can take action and ultimately join your program. So here you want to have persuasive copy, you want to have interesting landing pages, a great design, and so much more. So let me show you quickly in Kajabi how my team and I make this actually happen. I want to show you one of our landing pages and some of the assets that we use here in order to actually get people to our coaching programs, our memberships, and our courses.
Okay, so let's take a peek at the sales page so you can see some of the different assets that you may need. Okay, so this is one of our Bella sales funnel kits. The really cool part about this is that you can include images, you can use amazing text to really describe your product or your services that you are offering on your pages, whether that's an opt-in, a sales page, or anything to help get people to your online program. So ultimately, you'll want to utilize images, you'll want to write copy to help sell and also share more about what your product is and how it can actually create a transformation for the person you are looking to help or the companies that you're looking to serve, all of that great stuff. So here on this page, we have a lot of copy and we also have a lot of images Also, to help showcase what the product actually is, we have a mock-up image to help give someone an idea or a preview or just kind of a look inside what they're going to get when they purchase and move forward. Now, some of the other things and elements and assets that you may need are previews of what the product actually is. So maybe your product is a design. If it's a design, you might want to showcase what it is before someone purchases, because maybe you don't have a return policy on that particular item. Or if you have a sales video or something that you want to share, you might have sales videos kind of in the hero at the top area. Or for us, for example, we have a sneak peek of what you get when you actually join one of our sales funnel kits. So you can check that out. And again, behind I have just a ton of images to kind of help someone to be able to see what they're going to get before they join, so that they know what everything's going to look like. They understand, they can see if it's the right fit for them, and so much more. Then you're going to include more information about why they should move forward, maybe any bonuses that you are looking to include. It could be bonuses for your program. It could be a bonus opt-in, anything along those lines, but you want to include the bonuses that might be associated with your product. And of course, we always want to talk about pricing. So pricing helps you to now move the ball forward and get people to actually purchase your product or your services and then step into the other side. So I want you to really think about all of the different things that you need for your assets, all the assets you need for your sales pages, your opt-in pages, things along those lines, so that when you are going to create your page, you have already created, whether it's a mock-up, the copy, or you have somewhat of an idea of what you want your sales page to look like, so that you can get started and work efficiently and effectively, rather than wasting time and just spending a whole bunch of time in Canva or Photoshop or some of the other different platforms out there that you may be using. So take some time to go through what copy do you need, what design elements and assets do you need, what else is going to be included with your program, such as bonuses, is there a return policy? Go through that whole process and just make sure you have what you need in order for you to crank out your sales pages, your opt-in pages, and all of the other different landing pages that you may utilize in order to help you to sell your online course.
Okay, Corporate Misfits, so that is it. You really have to identify what you need in order for you to build what is first in your business. I know it can be overwhelming when you're looking at assets, but I want you to remember, even if you're a one-person show, you can make this happen. And don't forget to outsource and delegate if needed. Now, if you want to launch effectively and not delay this process, I definitely want you to consider using course creation templates to avoid the overwhelm, as well as save a lot of time and money. This is something that has helped save my team a ton of time, and I promise you it can do the same for you. So I want you to check out the description box below, and I want you to access those 10 drag and drop Canva templates for course creators that I mentioned earlier on, so that you can have a clear breakdown from my design team on what you need in order for you to build a course with ease. And if you are still lost about how to actually get started with your first online course, well then, I want you to check out my favorite platform, which is an all-in-one platform called Kajabi. There you can learn about marketing, you can build your course, have sales pages, and so much more. And I want you to leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what assets you are looking to create within your business so that you can create a successful online course and coaching program. And don't forget, hit subscribe if you want to see more actionable tips and course creation and digital marketing for female course creators and coaches. Okay, Corporate Misfits, I will see you in the next video.